Hi everyone. As you can see, I just came back from Gamestart, and I feel that I have an urge to do a review on it. So, where should I start, or how should I go about doing this review? Let's just try to keep this in 10 minutes. Anytime my voice starts to go very soft, or off, or totally inaudible, or ununderstandable, please pardon me. I'm just doing this because I have an urge to. And of course, I'm running on monster drink since this morning. I drank 2 cups. Mm. Without further ado, let's begin. So today has been a very tiring day, as every convention going to the event day has always been to me, to anyone else, to everyone else, and to the people who exhibits their stuff. So kudos to them. And I hope to see you guys next time. So let's start from the beginning. The very beginning. The beginning of time when I reached the location, which is pretty much just many people, so many people. You wouldn't believe how many people was there in the morning. They're all ready to go and get that Samsung handphone. Within one of the 300 packages, I mean the free goodie bags. I didn't manage to get one, too late. I was there at 11 o'clock. So I was there at 11 o'clock and the queue was already there. So there was no chance I was getting a 300 bag. 300. One of the 300 bags. No chance of getting a 300 bag. So me being there, see a lot of people queuing up. That's my one big pet peeve. Queuing. Ha. FYI, just for you to know. So 11 o'clock, long queue. Then there was a long queue at the entrance. The door was supposed to open at the time. However, it didn't. As I checked with my watch, the door came to open at around 12 p.m., which was unusual. I thought there was some sort of back chat going on, but there wasn't. So I managed to go in after 12 p.m. sometime there, which was late for me because I spent money on this event and expect to be there from the maximum time from start to the end, I guess. I mean, that's for me. So, um, so as you enter into Gamestart, the first thing you see is monster. So that's the first thing I aim for because you don't. Oh wait. The first thing you see is a stage, but stage has nothing because it's too early in the day, and they haven't had anything up on stage yet. So the next thing you see is the monster booth. So monster booth, you turn left and you see a car, and you see girls, and then you see drinks, and you get a drink, you start drinking a drink, and then you start going overdrive. And that's what happens to me right now. So that's how I survived my whole event from now to that to from then to now. Actually, I drank 2 cups, so then to halfway through the day, then halfway through the day to now. So I still have some juice left in me. But it's running out, so I try my best to just end this as soon as possible. And I don't think I can talk much. So as you drink, you start zooming around the convention hall with this nano boost serum in your blood veins. It's mostly mental. So you got to see like uh you turn right, you got to see what did I see? PS. You get to see Sony booth, the PS4 booth, and everyone's like playing games already. Me totally not interested because I don't have PS4. Then afterwards, you start moving forward. You start to see Bandai Namco. Wow, more PS4 games. Totally not interested. Move on. So people probably other reviewers talking about PS4 booth and the Bandai Namco booth. So go look out for them if you're interested. But uh, apart from that, you get to see the main stage. The main stage is huge, so you can know there's going to be big things going on. Then I went in further into the man. I should do this with the event map. God damn it, it's not prepared for review. So event plan for Gamestart. So pretty much, Gamestart has been a interesting experience. You get to play new games. You get to talk to people. You get to know more people. You get to meet your old friends like every other convention would allow you to do if they come also lah. So greatly to say that Gamestart has been a great start. Uh, but that's just my opinion. Altogether, all these things are just my opinion. So let's just go to so as you skip the Bandai Namco and the PS4 corners of the place, you move straight to the founder base, as they call it in the convention map. So it is a place whereby you get to see people of your caliber, of maybe higher caliber, lower caliber, any caliber, to be presenting their product. So that's like pretty cool to me as a game developer wannabe. Yeah, in training. So you get to talk to them, learn about how their development process. You can see uh, interesting games that has potential to tap into new genres, new market, and so on and so forth. But I will talk about more about that later. Let me just fast forward. Then we have the Dojin market as you browse through all the founders page, as I zoom past through everything. You have the Dojin market. Dojin market was wow in the day, in the early morning, or in the early start of the event, there was not much people. But as the time passed, it starts to flood. And as it starts to flood, that means one thing. It means that I won't be going there anytime soon because there will be queues, and queues is a pet peeve for me. So let's give that all together. So at the back of the Doji market, there is there's a media launch. Don't care, I'm not media. And there's a retro booth where you can get to play many retro games such as Virtual On, Power Stone 2, and Sonic, and many more which I didn't try because I've already played them some other time rather than at this event. But it's great for people who want to have the touch of the consoles that their parents probably grew up with. Yeah, I'm getting old. It's a good experience for people who have never touched those systems like the Dreamcast, the joystick arcade stick which you used to play virtual on. I grew up with that at arcade, not at home because I cannot afford the arcade stick. But that's a story for another day. So as you get bored with the old stuff, which is still cool, you get to see them. CEA Mobile Major. Oh my god! That is where all the Shadowverse, all the what's it called again? The Vainglory, and everyone who has a mobile phone sitting around, mobile devices sitting around, just sitting and playing their games. And it's just you see the community there, the community support and the the fan support towards this game. That is like really heartwarming, and that is like uh great that GameStart allows a location in the event itself for people to gather to have fun, to relax, to enjoy the show of people fighting card games with people versus they don't have athlete Yu-Gi-Oh style command speech thing. You know what I mean? So that's great. That's great. Oh, you have 8 minutes already. Okay, I should fast forward it. Let's make this 20 minutes then. You have been trapped. You have been trapped. All right. So, all right. So next you see, got impressed by this group of pro players on one side. You turn left and you see, wow, there is shirts to be bought. I bought one. Where is it? I bought one. Actually, I bought the tikam thing, the black color plastic bag, and then you pay $12, you just grab one and go. Yeah, I got this. I like this design. It's pretty cool. Can you see this? Sorry. Yeah, I got this. It's nice, man. I wouldn't mind wearing this out just to meet friends. And I'm putting on headphones for no reason. It's just my head on mine, in case you wonder. So next, once you got your shirt, you want to buy more shirt, just keep buying and buying. The design from Smash Gear is so great. I tell you. Yeah, yeah, a clash of genres, a clash of ideas. That's why it's pretty much smashed together. The ideas are smashed together and become a gear that you can wear on. That's why it's called Smash Gear. So this then once you get done with the shirt wearing, shirt buying, you go to the next part, which is Connecticut, where you get to see really, really, really cool models. They are made characters of fighting games such as Blaze Blue, Blaze Blue, Blaze Alucard models. Good man, I took a picture of it, but however the lightings of the place were a bit dim. Did I mention that when I entered the convention center, it looks very ominous because the place was like really dark. Because when you were outside queuing up, it was a very brightly lit place because it was afternoon and the outside convention the corridors have lights. And once you step in, everything just looked dark. It was like you enter into the shadow realm, and it gets so I'll say negative kind of feel. You have the bad vibes, bad vibes. So bad vibes aside, after a while it gets away because you get to feel the good vibes from all these things that you are interacting with, that you're observing from the environment. So yeah, apart from that, you get to see Connecticut. However, the lightings were poor. That's to my point. But I digress. The lightings were poor, so you can't really get to see the models as well. They have like booth the display lights kind of thing. Those are really bright at certain parts of the model, but you can't really have a good view of the overall model. Sure, it may highlight the some features of the model itself. Now, highlighting certain feature of the model doesn't mean you highlight the correct or the best feature of the model. That's my opinion. Okay, so once you're done mesmerized by the models, you proceed on further down to more booths, more gaming booths, and you get to see booths from 3D Sense, get to see the big booth of Digipen Pride, and as well as so many things. Then of course there is the Secret Lab running, Secret Lab scrolly chair run thing race as soon as possible. As then you get a chair, etc., etc. I'm not that fit. And you get to see more booths of people selling computers, we are selling computer parts, we are selling computer accessories, and yada yada yada. Oh, that's pretty much. I pretty much just generalized a huge part of the convention because I was so interested. Pardon me. Pardon. So once you're done with this sightseeing, you start to hear strong fighting sounds from a deep corner of Gamestart that is also very dimly lit until further later on the day when things start to get really high and really bright, high and bright kind of rhymes. So you get to see fighting games, pro players fighting out in Tekken, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur. There's no Soul Calibur. Oops. Tekken, Street Fighter. That's all I see. That's all I saw. I miss a huge part of it. But anyway, apart from the huge tournament, there are also setups for you to try on fighting games. I didn't manage to get to try the cross tag. I'm disappointed in myself. Aside from that, it's a great place for you to like meet the friends that has been in this tournament. You get to see people like Xian, the Singapore Pride, as well as Justin Wong, and so many other people that if you are familiar with the fighting scene in the US, in Japan, you get to see your idols. And I saw Xian for my idols. That's a different story for another day. So once you feel all the fighting action where people punch each other, you feel the sweat, the blood, sweat, and tears from the characters in the game. You turn around and you have a place where you can eat and drink, right? So what's selling over there at the drinkery presented by Samsung? What's selling over there? There is churros. Never tried the churros because not rich enough. There's the sagat rice bowl. The sagat rice bowl was cold. Right, the sagat rice bowl was cold. But that's just the first. The second part is flavorsome. There's a variety of texture in every bite as long as you stir it properly to mix all the eggs, the sauce, the crispy things, and the meat. And every bite is flavorsome and textureful. So yes, I'll say, more good than bad. More good than bad. Indeed. Then you have your drinks, you have your mana potion, your stamina potion, the mocktails, so on and so forth for your fancy full sweet tongue, sweet tooth people. And then on the other side, on the sweet side, on the mock side, you have the real thing. You have alcohol. I wanted to try alcohol, but then it's very expensive. It's like one can of beer is like $10. I'm not sure about shots pricing. It's like 8 shots for $48. So I'm not sure if that's expensive or cheap because I don't take shots, as in alcohol shots, not injection. Uh, it's a really the place. The environment is really spacious, so you can really go there and sit down and relax and drink, take a break from all this action going on as you observe. So it's a good chill spot. Not too complicated, just a simple place where you can just stand around and eat, or you can find some corner and sit down and eat. There are a lot of games that I played. So so as you finish eating, you get too irritated by the fighting sounds at the back of your ears. You walk forward a bit and you walk towards the Gamestart 2017 tabletop area. I wanted to sit down, but one thing hit the back of my head is that if I were to sit down, it will probably take me 3 hours before I can get out of it. You know why? I probably will play a role-playing game that's going to take a long time, and I wouldn't be sure how long it will take. So it's a great place where this corner, the Gamestart 2017 tabletop, is a great corner for you to experience what it's like to play D&D, Pathfinder, as well as the other board games that is provided over there. So if you're interested in getting a board game or interested to try out some new board games that have never seen or never heard, or maybe heard or never seen before, there's a place for you. Apart from that, you get to see things like people painting Warhammer models like they do that at home. Like it's a good experience for me. I've never done before. So let them know that it's a thing whether they like or not. So it's good. It's good. It's a good, icebreaker into the miniature painting, miniature collection, board game collection area for people who want to try out something different from their usual digital games. It's a good place to start. No, better than starting from, I don't know. Well, anyway, it's a good place to start, but Gamestart is a place for you to start. So once you get done with all this thing, you get to walk around, you get to see more stuff, and you grab a second cow monster. And it was a bad idea. So I also tried the quail eggs from the drinkery. The quail eggs were the quail egg with the cheese on top. I think they're called power shot. So I guess that's where my extra power coming from. Power overwhelming. So regardless, it's good. Then for people who want to bet some Magic Gathering or learn how to play Magic Gathering, that's there also. Didn't try it, not interested, sorry. Then there's a booth. That booth is Hado Games, which is a 3v3 VR, pew 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 pew, one hand Hadouken, more like I myself just give me I myself just put one hand behind and then and I heard people say it's like a dodgeball kind of game. So I guess that's cool. Hope to see more of this, more of Hadou games appearing everywhere, and not really everywhere, most of the events in the future, so that I hope that I get a chance to try. Once again, it was a very hard thing for me to try because it was a long queue, and you know about that about me. Right, so side games, booth. Right, so Gamestart. Focus review part. Let me just do this focus review. I forgot to do the lucky draw, so my ticket is still here. So let's just do some quick focus review. Kaiju Den had this game. Man, I bet remaining game name. It's a VR shooter-esque kind of game. Reminds me greatly of House of Dead. I see there's a lot of potential in it, and I hope to see more of it. As they have put in 4 months of development into it, I would like to see what will happen in the future, as much as possible. Because I see in their current demo, you get to fight a beast, dragon, monster thing, a red color monster that just fly around robotically, which I think that there's still a lot of room to improve. But I see potential in it. So please support Kaiju Den new game, the VR one. Sorry, I don't know the name. I apologize. I apologize in advance that I may or may not remember the names of the certain games or groups. And yeah. So next I have this one. I don't know what's the company name. Oh wait, there's something else later. Right, I have this thing. The fish in the teacup and the rabbit eating the rice biscuit thing. The game was very nice to look at. That's all I can say. The game was very nice to look at. Mechanics was very simple, and I can't find any fault to it because there wasn't much for me to find fault in. It's a very simple game, but you just spawn things and the things just fight for you. Pretty much like the Cat Quest kind of thing. The Cat Quest 2 thing, except this time it's 3D and then it goes everywhere. So, do I see potential in it? Maybe. Potential and money, yes. Next, there's oh, I got this for fun. Retro arcade, handmade arcade machines. Okay, in case you guys didn't see the thing I showed just now, this Kaiju Den new card. I'm not gonna censor anything. So I put this video as personal. Then there's these two nice patches that the person gave it to me. I think I have the file also. That is over here. So cute, right? The art is that's the name. Right, support Battle Sky Brigade. Yeah, go Google about it or YouTube about it. That's the website also. Battlebrew.com in case you can't see my low quality camera. So there's this thing that's so cute. It's like so simple. At one look you know it's a bunch of rabbit riding a mecha, which can see some people. And they give me this file folder, so I'm quite happy about it. Right, let me just chuck in things inside that I have done reviewing, including the ticket. Right, the ticket was $12. I bought the online ticket, so it was $11 for me. Good deal. Right, retro arcade where you can get to ask them to make you some arcade machine. That's your thing. It's pretty much my thing, but I don't have the spare budget to make it my thing. Next, I have my most favorite thing. My most favorite thing that I was expecting to see in Gamestart. In case you can see, let me just do this. Yeah. Fire Gods, the developers were there. Two of them were there. Total, there were 7 members. Two of them were there, so I was quite happy to talk to them. They're Taiwanese game development team. So, so I had to talk to them in Chinese, which is a great way for me to practice my Chinese too, about game stuff related, etc., etc. Then I heard that today, Fire of God is banned from Singapore. That's unheard of. As in, I don't get any news of it except straight from them. But Fire of God is also a good, the Fire of God is a good game. It has potential. I quite like the game. I bought the game on Steam, early access. And hope to see them more in the future. So please support them. And they hinted me the next god too that they're gonna the next god that they are going to add into the game also. Right, put it into the file of completion. Let's follow it up. And here we have a Hunter's Tale. Hunter's Tale was interesting. It reminded me of like Mega Man Network Battle, Mega Man Network Battle thing. The one whereby you have 3 rows, except this time it's only 1 row and it's turn-based. It's a simple game. It's from SUTD Game Lab. Yeah, I like the design. The art style is really, refined. So, yeah, SUTD Game Lab. Here's some information about it. Nothing much to talk about it because it's a done and over with game that I don't think they're gonna add more to it. So I think it's interesting to try. And there is this game from Kaiju Den, right? Yeah, I got it from Kaiju Den. Kaiju Den is a nice old man. They left with this. I think the proof was quite popular that people keep taking their stuff away. And there's a bit bigger card. Yay! Good memory. Right, this was Red Rain. What did Red Rain do? My god. If I cannot remember, that means not so good. Oh, but the full name is not local, so they are from Indonesia probably. Is it the one which is like tactics? Can't remember. Can't remember, don't talk about it, don't waste time. Then I got this thing. And inside we need to get a laptop soon. you know how sucking right this computer is sounding. Then yeah, you can get flyers. You can get a nice fan card, fan card, card fan, a card fan. Are you a card fan? Shadowverse fan? I need some breeze right now, right? So yeah, you just go and try Shadowverse if card games are your type or your thing. You can get 360 packs. It's like, hey, I want to play one shot. Here are 60 packs for you. Vice versa. So yeah. Right, this is right, this is an Indonesian game, the Tactics one. Oh my god. Coming 2018. Looks interesting. Promising. I cannot say anything because they only show videos and I didn't try anything. So it looks nice. It looks okay if you're into those grimy kind of fighting stuff. I might have missed out some booth because they never give out anything. This is from oh right. Right, Red Rain. Red Rain. Finally has something I can reference. Red Rain. Red Rain is the booth that has both a digital game and a board game, and they are both from the same universe. So it's pretty interesting how you can have like same story elements that you can represent them in the digital or physical way, or how you want to show things. It's pretty much just reusing characters. I guess that's been done before, but it's cool that they're doing it. So they have their own universe in their company that people may start to love or hate. And this is something that you can cut out and you can craft a character box thing. I probably keep this one side. I'm too lazy to do something. I haven't finished painting my Warhammer stuff. Right, and they give us stickers. Giving stickers though. That stuff is cute. It's just cute. Adorable. And oh man, this is not helping me. Show us how to play. In case you don't know how to play from playing the game. Or you don't have the time to play the game, but you want to know how to play. And yeah, that's it. That's all the stuff right now. So what other memorable things? Let me just quickly go through. Armageddon booth was great. It has a lot of things that I probably want to buy, but I probably didn't buy it. And same for the novel. There's a No Average Joe booth, which I'm totally not interested in because it's basically promoting the arcade set thing and their own weird game. So in the photo space, there was the majors. I forgot what they're presenting because they're not quite interested in it. Venture, I also can't remember what is it. There's a Toge production. Toge production looks good. What did I sell? I can't remember. Oh well. I think I still have other stuff. I just see my bag. So that doesn't matter. Basically, the overall experience in Gamestart was good. It was refreshing. It was great. You get to meet your friends. You get to meet new people. You get to understand. You talk to them. You get to talk to people who manage the booth. You get to learn this development process. I mean, for those games, not really for the exhibitors, for the drawing stuff. So far, it is it's an improve. It has gotten better, though we didn't see Ubisoft this time. They're probably too busy with their soon-to-be released Skulls and Bone game. So please understand. Yeah, if you guys are going down tomorrow, do try out all the games. There was one booth that is manned by one person that has one artistic in a half-complete game. It's a one-man studio. He don't have a studio name yet. It's called Studio MC. He's trying to do something creative and in his own time, own target kind of thing. So that's nice. Digital Crafter is Fire God. Go try out Fire Gods. Go support them. Yeah, go support them because they are doing something that is they're doing in as I speak to the developers of Fire Gods, the Digital Crafter, they are doing the game in the form of expressing respect, not as a kind of a parody, not as a kind of disrespect, any form of disrespect. They are doing it as form of respect to the different cultures, the different deities of the world. So it's really how they put the characters in the game are framed in a in a very good looking manner, not as a form of like a joke kind of thing. So go try out the game if you can, or if you're going tomorrow. But yeah, uh, then there's SUTD Game Lab. SUTD Game Lab shows three games whereby one was Pixie Dust. It is a very innovative game where I find that if you're a person who likes to do a bit of puzzle, do a bit of um, I'll say a bit of micromanagement, yeah, that's the game for you. It's on the mobile devices. I'm not sure if they're going to release it anytime soon. Then SUTD Games also shows a weird 1v1 brawler, which is for Gamestart. So it's like a kind of like Gamestart supported game. Or Gamestart game. Yeah. That you can try for just for the fun enjoy of it. It won't take much of the time, just try also. And last one is the one which I showed that has a nice art, the hunter thing. Wait, what is it? The hunter, the hunter's tale, right? The hunter's tale. It is a very short and simple game. Feels like Darkest Dungeon, or I never really played Darkest Dungeon, but it feels like a bit of Darkest Dungeon and Mega Man Battle Network A and B. Go try out and you see there is an interesting mechanic inside. Do let me know if uh, you try it and give me your ideas. Then there's Adu Boy. Adu Boy is just a small, tiny devices that you play like 2-bit game. It's a black and white dot kind of game. So if you're into like engineering, hardware, software development, this sort of thing, that's a good place to start learning stuff, I guess. Tokyo Production was the better, the one with the rabbits one. Right? Is it? I remember. Moss Studio. Right, Moss Studio. MS. Right, Moss Studio was the one that I think it's the one that is one to one. I want one man studio. Yeah. So see and talk to him. I think run on your card, so I can't really show it to you. But the winner for me in this year's Gamestart and for the founders base or those places just showing off their games. The one that sold me the most was from what's the company name again? Kaiju Den. Kaiju Den sold me the most with the interesting VR game. If I were to be super biased, Fire God wins them all. Yeah. Oh shit, I think I'm running out of juice. So that's pretty much my review for Gamestart. Do leave any questions, thoughts, and comments if you want to hear more of my uh, impression about the place. Do check out all the booths if you can, including exhibitors, all the exhibitors that are presenting their arts and craft, all people who are presenting their games. Do talk to them, find out how long they do, let them know that their games are being appreciated. Yeah. I think there was a horror game, Strifle is it? I never tried that, sorry. So many people probably tried that and told me review it. I'm the hipster one, I don't do mainstream stuff. I suddenly remember again. So that shows that I'm running out of juice. So irregardless, do let me know if you have any thoughts or comment, or you can complain about my thoughts and comments. I'm being very biased and stuff like that. Yeah. See you guys next time. I hope I record this successfully. Bye bye.